Welcome back everyone to today's video, and it's slightly different for three reasons. Firstly, I am currently sat in my car. Secondly, I am in the video and normally I'm not. And finally, there's not really any Battle Nations footage today. Instead, I thought we could take a look at a different angle of our beloved game. I've picked out 20 characters that we come across throughout the story, and I thought we could rank them on likelihood that I could beat them in a fight. S tier is my way of saying absolutely, they're getting smashed up. A tier is saying there's probably a high likelihood that I would be able to beat them. B tier is pretty 50-50 as to whether I think the odds would be in my favour or not. C tier means I probably think they've got the edge. And then finally, D tier means dead. Nah, they would absolutely smash me up. So with that said, let's jump into number one, which is Perkins. Now, I do think Perkins fudges his way through a lot in the game. I really do. I think he gets very lucky. He seems to escape death at every corner. But I tell you where he wouldn't against me. I would absolutely smash Perkins up, which is why he is going number one straight away in S tier. Now, secondly, we've got Mayor Pierce, and he's going to be following the same pathway as Perkins. No offense, very old man, very small, very frail, and those sideburns, he'd be getting swung around and launched straight into the power of Perkins. So he is going straight into S tier as well. Now, next up, we've got Floyd. Now, he is slightly different. Again, an old boy, I will give him that. But what we have learned throughout the entire game is that his brains are incredible. He outwits all of his opponents all of the time. Now, I don't think he'd outwit me. I think when it comes down to a 1v1, I would still get the better of him. But I do think he would give me a much better run for my money. And for this reason, Floyd is going to be our first A tier contender. Now, number four, we have got Gantus. And this straight into D tier. He would absolutely maul me. A massive raider freak, warlord, murdering killer machine.
Hold on. No, I'm not having this. I'm not having this. No.
Yeah, he's going straight into D tier. He would absolutely pulverize me. Next up, we've got Karen. S tier. Need I say any more? Okay, we've got Lieutenant Morgan up next. And again, he is a functioning alcoholic. I don't think he's really going to stand too much of a chance. He may put up a fight ever so slightly at the beginning, but his coordination's going to be off. He's probably going to be hammered when he rocks up to the fight, if not extremely hungover at least anyway. So he is making his way safely into A tier. Next up, we have got the first of our Silver Wolves bosses with Doug. Doug looks like a very hard man. He is covered in scars top to bottom. He fills out his suit jacket incredibly. You can tell he's got a good physique, and this is sounding very, very sus.
What did he say?
But you can tell he's in good shape. He is clearly battle hardened, covered in his scars, and I think he's going to find himself alongside Gantus in D tier. Next up, we have got Crazy Blades. Crazy Blades is a unique one, mainly because the crazy bitch has knives in her hands. So I think for that, she's going to be tough. I don't think she'd be impossible. I don't think stature-wise is overly impressive compared to some of the other competitors on our list here. And I think having the gas mask on, hindering her visibility, which I know, again, Gantus has, but Gantus is a monster. I think it'd be pretty 50-50. I think she'd find herself locked firmly into B tier. Our feline friend, Mr. Purface, I mean, I'll be kicking this fucker into next week. He is landing himself straight into S tier. There's no questions about it. And then we have got easily the hardest opponent within the outpost itself, Ramsey. Ramsey is a hard-looking dude. He goes out of his way to take on enemies on his own when it comes to rescuing Cassidy. He does not run away from combat. He is a big boy, carries around that massive minigun all day, every day, into combat on his own, plus the million rounds of ammunition he's got in the back, so he is clearly incredibly strong. Ramsey is finding himself also tucked away in D tier. He would smash me up. Percival. Now, Percival, I reckon, was handy back in the day. I mean, don't get me wrong, he went to take on the Ancient Construct with his pure fists. So clearly he knows his stuff, but he is an old boy. Percival is getting on a little bit in age. He has matured, shall we say, and he's probably past his prime. I still do think that he'd be able to put up a good fight. And for this reason, I think he will nestle very sweetly into B tier as well. Yeah, these guys are going in S tier. Next up, we have our next raider boss, which is Saren. And I think Saren is going to land himself purely into B tier. I think if he's allowed to use his weapons, he can pick me off from 3 miles away, which, do not get me wrong, I don't think I stand a chance, of course. But hand-to-hand combat in the arena, one-on-one, he's built like a beanpole. I reckon if I get hold of him, get him in a headlock, give him some chokes, I don't think he's coming out of it. So Saren is going into B tier as well. Then we've got the man of Recoil Ridge, Sheriff Colt. Now, Sheriff Colt is clearly a very, very well-worn man. He's tough. He's dealt with a lot. The Raiders, the Silver Wolves, you name it, he's dealt with them. But let's be honest, he's old as shit. His knees are going to be bust, he's going to be aged, he's going to be slow. I don't think it will take long to cripple his leg with a couple of leg kicks. And for that reason, I think he's going to land himself safely into A tier. Then we've got the second sheriff that we encounter in the outpost and in the wild, and that is Sheriff Pierce. He is landing himself purely alongside his namesake, Mayor Pierce, in S tier. He'd get mauled. He is not coming, he's getting mauled. S tier. Then we land ourselves on the second Silver Wolf boss of today's video, Bronson. Now Bronson again is clearly a very tough man, but I think he falls down on looking a bit thick. I think he looks very dim, and I think for that reason, he wouldn't have the intelligence and the knowledge to be able to take us on. Because I think a couple of shots, he'd be disorientated, he wouldn't really know what he's doing, and for that reason, I think he is landing himself very safely, 50-50 fight into C tier. Then we've got Elder Tau. Now, Elder Tau would absolutely obliterate me. Obliterate, I should say. The man uses his hands to take on tanks, to take on anything that he comes across. That is his pure thing. He just smashes stuff up with his fists, and therefore I think I am going to be next on his list of things to kill and pulverize with his bare hands. So that is why, my friends, Elder Tau is landing himself bang on in D tier. Dead. I'd be finished. I'd be absolutely gone. And then we've got Tronk, continuing with the theme of me getting absolutely battered. Tronk is landing himself firmly in D tier too. He would rip me in half, send my legs back to the outpost and fling my torso off to the sea. I'd stand no chance. D tier all day long. Weird one with Zoe, because does she have a wrench? If Zoe does not have her wrench, Zoe's getting slapped about the arena. If Zoe has her wrench, well, she'll kill me. She'll club me over the head with it until I'm dead, and then, well, that's the end of that, isn't it? So we'll settle it in the middle and we'll put Zoe in A tier for now, because I think even with or without her wrench, I think I stand a pretty good chance of smashing Zoe up. And finishing off the list, we have got Cassidy. Now, I think it's going to be tough. Do not get me wrong, she's raised in Recoil Ridge, dealt with the same stuff as Sheriff Colt her entire life, but equally she's a long-range fighter. She's got her weapon that she snipes from miles away. She is purely recon, so for this reason, I think it'd be close. I think she lands herself very safely and very respectably in B tier. And there you have it, guys. There is the list. I think that looks respectable. Please do let me know down below what you disagree with. I'm sure many of you would think Perkins would smash me up because of his superhuman strength. I personally would disagree, and I think this is a very fair list. But I am desperate to know what you guys would think down below. If this is something you've enjoyed, please do let me know, and I can make something similar again for the remaining characters in our beautiful game. But let me know if you agree with my rankings, what you would change, who you would put where, and I will see you all next time. Thank you very much for watching.